Hey guys, Joyce-Anne Anthony aka JJ, and I'm returning to my experimenting with the Brushstrokes Tools Add-On series. And the Brushstrokes Tools Add-On is a free add-on that is provided by the Blender team. And just playing it really fast. For this scene, it's just a campfire scene, and I added some grease pencil fireflies. So let me start from the beginning. This is the original scene, but before I go in with the Brushstrokes tools, I need to update the add-on. So I'm going to go to Edit, Preferences, Get Extensions, and it should be okay, Brushstrokes Tools. And let me click the drop down. I'm using 1.04 and I want to update it, so just click Update. And now it's updated. Super simple. If you want to know the process of getting the add-on, I'm gonna link that to my previous video. Okay, let me get out of that, and I'm gonna change it from solid view to rendered view. I have provided this blend file for free. Link is in the description. I want to start with the trees first, so I'm going to select the tree, press shortcut in for the sidebar to appear, click Brushstrokes Tools, and I'm going to select Fill. Okay, and right there, that is the default brush strokes, so definitely want to change that. I'm going to go to, wait, let me make this bigger. Okay, go to Material. And I don't want to use this default. I want to create a new material. So I'm just going to select the number and then just create a new title. After setting the material, I like to select the brush. So right now it's default. For this experiment, I want to use the I guess I'll use the dry brush for this scene. Okay, gonna select OK, and then under the brush style you have effects. You have 4 different effects, and eventually I would like to play with each of them, but for this scene I'm not going to use effects. I'm gonna go back to the top and I'm gonna unselect use brush color because I want it to be green, not black. So let me make it a green colorish. Yeah, green, brown. Yeah, that's good. And now I'm going to go to shape, and I always just play around with the settings. I start from like normal offset, shrink wrap. I'm gonna turn that off. Brush width, brush length, texture extension. I'm just playing with these settings. See how my leaves are going everywhere? I'm gonna click trim to mesh and it just kind of shrinks it closer to my mesh. We're getting there, just not there yet. I still see too much of the mesh. But yeah, density, if you keep scrolling down, density definitely helps with that. And I'm gonna click shrink wrap. Shrink wrap makes the brush strokes even closer to the mesh. It took about 10 minutes, but finally, after messing around with the settings, I finally got the tree to what I wanted it to look like. Now that the tree is done, I'm going to move down to the tree trunk. So just what I did for the tree, I'm going to select it and then click Fill. Just as I did for the tree, I'm going to go to Material, click the little number to the side, and create a new material, specifically for the tree trunk. Making sure the color is brown, and then the brush style is the dry brush that we also chose for the tree. And then I went to Material and I played with the settings just to get it where I wanted it. Maybe I should decrease the density just a little bit, and I'm just clicking off just to see how it looks. Okay, I think that looks good. So I don't want to redo the step I just did for all the other trees, so I'm just going to copy it. So I'm holding down Shift and I am selecting all the trees. Right here, I'm realizing I made a slight mistake. Make sure the tree with the brush strokes you want to copy is selected last. So once you do that, click the drop down, copy all to selected objects. Off camera, I did the same thing to the other tree trunks. And now I want to copy the material that I did for the trees to the ground. I need to make sure I select what I want first. So I need to select the ground first, then the tree, and then again the drop down, copy all to selected objects. Okay, so I'm gonna create a new brush material, and it will keep all the settings for the trees, but any changes I make won't affect the trees, because if I didn't make a new brush material, anything I changed would also affect the trees too, and I do not want that. Okay, now that is done, let's go to shape. We got to make a lot of changes. Okay, the first thing I want to change is the brush width. I also adjusted the brush scale. After that was done, I went up to shrink wrap and adjusted the settings. Looking back now, I should have just left the shrink wrap alone because it added more black, which is what I did not want. Up next, we're going to repeat the process for the sitting rocks. So I selected it and I'm going to click fill. First things first, I want to create a new material specifically for the sitting rock. I'm gonna turn off use brush color and make it more of a gray color. I'm turning up the color variation so make sure it's just not one of the color. It provides a little bit more alternatives, and I'm gonna also turn up the roughness. I don't like the rock color, so I'm gonna continue to adjust it so it matches more of the mesh color. Now let's go and make sure I have the dry brush selected from the default. Time to go to shape, and again just adjust the settings because right now I see way too much of the mesh. I want the brush strokes to completely cover it. Yes, I'm selecting trim to mesh, playing with the shrink wrap, and off camera I went back and I changed the color to what you see right now, more of a whitish color instead of gray, because I thought it looked a little bit better. Oh, and let me scroll down for this rock. I know previously I said I wasn't going to use an effect. After playing with it, I thought it looked better with the crayon effect. So yeah, I have that selected. And let me see if I unselect blah. I'll just keep it selected. So I'm happy with the seated rock, and now I'm going to copy what I did to the other rocks so I don't have to start the process from scratch again. Make sure you're in object mode, and now I'm gonna select all of the rocks. Okay, the drop down, copy all to selected objects. That looks good, we're almost done. And now for the fire logs, I'm going to copy the tree trunk to the fire logs. I think it needs to be shrink wrapped slightly, so I'm gonna need to make a new material specifically for the campfire logs. And now I'm just gonna go to shape really fast and increase the shrink wrap. Okay, I think that looks good. We're pretty much done with this scene. And now, I mean, this is just extra stuff. I like the background, and I was just trying to see if I could put it from, I think it's in principled BSDF. Let me go down. Yeah, it's in principled BDSF, and I was trying to see if it looked better with glossy. I just wanted to see, maybe it looked like more like water. See if the sun reflected. Okay, never mind. I was just like right here. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go back to the original settings. But yeah, if you made it this far, thank you so much for playing around with this simple campfire scene with me. And let me go down and I'm gonna press play so we can see the fireflies one last time. Well, this is Joyce-Anne Anthony, aka JJ. Until next time.